Right then, hi guys. So, it's 420 week. Well, it is tomorrow anyway, but yeah, it's mine starting today because I need to get organised. So, I don't know if you saw my posts about doing the mighty hack. So, mighty into a, can I find one handy? Into a volcano bag. Because obviously, when I go to 420, I can't really take the volcano because it's ball ache apart from anything else, and you know what I mean, it's just not practical. But I have this thing, and it's probably because of the FND, probably because of having such bad posture, sorry I'm getting a bit stiff, that when I hold a vape in my hand, because of my brain not quite working right, instead of holding it with my hand, it discovered I was holding it with my shoulder. And when I first got my mighty, I actually gave myself really bad frozen shoulder. Couldn't quite figure out why until I stopped using the mighty for a bit and the shoulder eased up. So yeah, and I learnt today that my shoulders are starting to not hold everything because I was trying to carry a couple of plates and my hands were struggling because my hands aren't strong enough because I've not been using my hands correctly. So yeah, it's quite scary really, just how bad my body is and how weird it is. So anyway, this is a quick video. Well, it's probably not going to be a quick video, it might be a long one. I am going to video doing the mighty hack with the pump. So first things first is, I need to clean my mighty heads. So the best way I've found to clean a mighty head, to get it apart in the first place, this is just for anybody that doesn't already know how to do this, is to get it nice and warm so it detaches easily. Otherwise you can have a bit of a nightmare trying to get it apart. Oh, crikey, it helps if you try to slide the bit the right way. So yeah, I always use my teeth. So you get the black bit off at the top. And then, I don't know, maybe you can do it with your hands, but no, I can't. Oh, heck. Oh, that's really stiff. Oh, heck. How do people get into these easily? Do you know what I mean? My teeth really aren't that strong anymore. I really don't want to be trying to bite into these things. Yeah, you've basically got to get this part off, and the warmer it is, the easier it is. Ah, that's it. So yeah, just wedge it out, and there you go. Well, actually, that one's not too badly dirty. Ah. Oh, I might just use this one to do the mighty hack, but I have got two more that need cleaning. Right, it's got a bit of oil in it. I don't know, what do you reckon, guys? Yeah, that doesn't really need a clean, does it? Does it? Actually, yeah. I'm touching it and it's like, that's quite tacky. But it's not blocked, it's clean. Ah, sod it. I'll use this one to do the mighty hack. So, I've even brought the thing through to show you how to clean a mighty head. Do you know, I've got two more that need cleaning though, so I can show you if you're really interested. But I'll put one on to heat up, because that one is grafted. I mean, it's not had a filter on it, it's been in a drawer and it's covered in gunk. Yeah, I'm gross. What am I like? I know my mighty needs a good clean. I need to get some ISO in there and give it a wipe round to get rid of all that oil that's built up. Because of not keeping my mighty heads clean enough. So if you don't keep your mighty heads clean enough, the oils drip through into the chamber, and that's how it gets like that, which is a bit of a nightmare. Do you know, I'm a bit peckish now. Do you know, that's just typical. Oh well, I'll eat in a minute. I've run out of bananas. I've got cravings for bananas at the moment. Not been eating properly again. I go through phases. I eat really well for a few days, and then I go for a few days where I just don't eat. Apparently it's an autism thing. Who knows? Anyway, right. Let's let that one heat up. So, I watched the chap do it on the YouTube video. And if I do need to refer back to it, I do have my phone handy. And I might just get the video up. So basically the idea is that when you're out and about, you can use your mighty to blow up a volcano bag. So that if you need to... And I don't want YouTube Premium. Why does it always ask you? It's like, if I didn't want YouTube Premium yesterday, I don't want it today either. So yeah, this is the mighty hack. And it's in German, so I'm going to turn the sound off because if Mike was here, that might be useful, but he's not. So yeah, this is the guy who's on about how hard it is to suck on it. And to be fair, this is going to be quite useful for my son, because my son, I've had to lend him my old crap broken Volcano because he's struggling to suck on it because it's giving him a pressure headache. It's causing him pain to actually try and inhale the cannabis, which is bad because he's got EDS and he needs it, and he's got epilepsy. So yeah, it shows you all you need, all the parts. So, and Tiny Tim from the Tiny Cannabis Club, who has sent me some lovely stickers, bless him. You see? And it's got a weird leaf on the back. Cannabis plant. Oh, is it? Yeah, sort of. Oh, that's quite clever. That's a drawing. Huh, that's clever. That's quite cool. It's just a drawing. But yeah. Anyways, enough about that. So, he's even cut me down. Please don't tell me I've lost it. Oh, no, it's there, thank God. He's even cut me down the tiny parts that you need in order to do one of the bits. So, I've got the video playing just down at the side so I can watch it. And the idea being that you take this apart. That's how you... Oh, right. God, I'm such an idiot. So, and I've watched him do this. When he takes the mighty head off, he does it with it still attached to the thingy, so you can get it off easier. Every day's a school day. Every day. Every day. Oh, do you know? God, I'm so stupid sometimes. Right. So the next part, I need to pause that video. And what we have here is a tiny pump. Nothing to do with Tiny Cannabis Club, I don't think. Right, so how do we get into the box without breaking it? Huh? What? Oh, that makes no sense. I can't get into the box without breaking it. Huh? No? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, right. Oh, do you know? God, what a stupid way of doing it. Tiniest fiddly bit to open it with. Yes, no, can I get it out? Tiny little bit there to open it with. Stupid design. Stupid design. Right, so here we go. And I didn't go for the white one because white will get dirty too quickly, I figured. Right then. So, oof, crikey. There's an awful lot of parts with this. Oops. Crikey, can't get it out. Oops. That's the bit that I need. So, yeah, it's come with, like, lots of types of different nozzles. Lots of different ones, like a big grey one. Oops. White thing, another thing, and another thing. But that's the one I recognise. I've got to find something to cut it down with yet, but I'll pause it for that, because that's going to be... My phone keeps locking. I've got it set to auto lock. Right, so what he's showing is that on like that. So you poke that through that hole and put it on there. Right, so I need to attach that to that. Is it just a push and play? Appears to be just a push and play. Push it in, sorted. But then, so it goes, hang on a minute, which way around does it go in? It's got to go, huh? That way. That way, yeah. And then you have to mark on it. So you've got to cut it off, you see, because obviously you're not going to be able to get it back in, are you? So he uses some plier things. Right, I'm going to have to go buy some pliers off one of the neighbours now. Actually, no, I've got some in the shed. I can go in the shed. Yes, so It's literally a case of marking it off at the lowest part and then cutting it off. Right, pair of pliers coming up. Right then, I'm back. And yes, with wire cutters, not pliers. I did sort of realise as soon as I'd sort of got off the video and said it and thought, yeah, I don't want any pliers, I need wire cutters because pliers will just grip it. Right, so I've put the pump on to charge because I've realised I've had it sat in the box all this time and it was totally dead. So it's currently got a little red dot on it and it is charging. Oh, sorry. Trying to get my legs crossed. They're still a bit stiff from going in the gym, so I didn't intend to overdo it, it just happened. I didn't lift that much, but I've got atrophy in my legs, which is, yeah, you wouldn't reckon, would you? Oh, do you know? Marker, a black marker. Oh. One of these days, I will do a video where I'm all organised, and I've got everything there with me. And I don't waffle. One of these, I can't say it. I can't lie. I'm never going to not waffle. I might manage to do one where I'm all organised though with everything there. I think I did that for the Holistic Hemp one. Yeah, when I was doing the CBG paste one. Yeah, pretty sure I did. I waffled a little bit. Right, so you get it up to there. Right, let me just double check that you're not supposed to put the bung on first. Right, because no, so you cut it off and then you put the bung on. Do you? One sec. See, because there's a little rubber bung bit, this, and it's to stop it from rubbing on the mighty. Yeah, you do it after you've cut it. Just double checking. Don't want to be telling you how to do things wrong like I usually do. God, I'm always ballsing things up, aren't I? Right, so there we go. So that's where it'll go. So that's the top of your mighty. That's top of the device. And that's the inside. And then you just mark across there where it's needs cutting so that it fits. So I twist it round and do it. Yeah, I'll twist it round and then I've got a sort of a roughish line-ish. Yeah. Yeah, so I've just sort of twisted it round and drawn a line around it. Cool. Right. Lid. I'm honestly starving. I've just heated up some blooming soup that I got last night from the Chinese, and I'm giving it far too long, and it's too hot, so I'm waiting for it to cool down a bit before I can eat it. But my stomach's going. You're hungry. Oh. 1 second. Let me just pause you a second and see who's pinging me. Pause then. Pause. Right then. I keep thinking I've still got some oil stuck to my face. But I can't tell. I think it's gone. Right then. So, wire cutters, not pliers. And please don't fuck this up, Jane. So, you just get around the black line and cut it. And oh my god, my hands really aren't strong. Oh my god, has that cut it? You are kidding me. These are cutters, aren't they? They are from Aldi, like, but I mean, am I just not strong enough? Oh, don't tell me this is a man's job. Oh, that's not fair. It's just squishing it. Am I using the wrong type of thing here? Am I using the wrong side? Try it that way. Shouldn't make a difference. Well. Oh, now I know why Tiny Tim's offering to do it for people. Because it ain't easy. Right. Why is that not cutting it? Right. So it's it's very bendy. The ones that this guy had cut right through it. And I haven't got any other tools, I don't think. Not of the wire cutty variety. Oh, crikey. Oh! Barry, give us a minute while I go and find it. Oops. Oh, do you know? Back in a sec. That was lucky. It had just gone down the side of the sofa. I was looking everywhere. The other bit's pinged off into the hole somewhere, but I don't need that bit. So, this is what I'm left with. It looks a bit squished though. Just trying to re-round it. I need better thingy cutters or stronger hands or both. Right, what have I done with the bit that I need? Right, so it's that bit. So that now fits. So the next part is popping this bit on. So you get a tiny piece of plastic. So it's some of this stuff. But Tim was kind enough to cut it for me, which is probably a good job because I'd have no doubt ballsed it up trying to do it myself. Yeah, let me just try and get that comfy again. The trouble is with this sofa, I can sit on it okay, but only with yoga blocks under my feet because it's a little bit too, I don't know, I don't think it's that low, but it feels really low, too high to me, you know, as though my legs are too low. So instead I've been sitting with my legs crossed. Oh, and it's bad for your circulation apparently, but I don't know. It's good for stretching your hips as well, I've found. Just don't do it for too long because it's bad for your circulation. Right, so there we go. So I've just literally just fed that on over it. I went on quite easily as well because I'm really bad at threading stuff. Right then, let's get the video up and remember what the next part is. So, yes, we do that, we do that, we do that. And he keeps banging on about the fact that the little thing holds it in place. I'll show you. So, he keeps sort of showing the fact that the little plastic, the metal part holds it in place if you do it right. Do you get what I mean? So, and then the next part. Right, okay. No, I've already done that part. So how he does it, he puts the big tube on and then cuts off a little bit. But Tiny Tim did it for me and I've just wedged a bit on. So, there. And I think it's just to stop it from rubbing on the thingy. Then you put it into the thing. Right, so let's skip a bit. Because he does. Oh, do you know? So, yes, so put that on like that. Yes, and you hold it in place. Sorry. So you put it on like that and you hold it in place. Yeah, and he makes fun of it looking like a Coldstream Guard, wooden top, blah, blah, blah. But if you do it right, it will stay in place, apparently. Let's see. That'll be fun. That's the next part. And then, yeah, he's obviously pointing out that the that ain't going to fit onto the thing. So that's what you need the next tubing for. You cut it off to that size. Right. Okay, so I better get the thing. Because we're at the part now where I need the pump. Right, I'm just going to pause because I'm going to try a bit of food again. Right then. So, here we have the device. So the device bungs onto that. Oh. And then apparently you can get it to hold in place. Does to a point. Oh, actually it does. That's not bad really. Well, if you wiggle it too much it moves about, but so if you can wedge it down onto a further one, maybe it might hold a bit better. I don't know. Anyway, let's just get it working to start with. Right, so the next part, he should get in a big tube like that and cutting it down. But like I said, Tiny Tim, wonderful guy, has already done it for me. So that must be what goes on to that bit. Let me just double check. Because again, the reason I'm doing this video, in case anybody's wondering, if there's already how-to out there, why do we need yours? Because if I can do it, literally anybody can do it. So that's it. That's literally it. Although I don't think that that bit of tube is quite long enough to get into. No. So I need a bit more tubing. So, yeah, that bit of tubing is a bit too short. So, it needs to be long enough to force inside the valve of the Volcano bag and go onto that without having too much. Right, so I don't know if you can see, but there's quite a bit has gone in to get it into that Volcano bag, so that much to get it into the bag comfortably. And yes, I know it's a dirty old bag, but my clean one's here. I could have picked up a clean one, but anyway, never mind. I'll pause. Yes, I don't need to see you waffling. Right, so now I just need to work out about there. So if I cut it off about there, yeah, what do you reckon about there? Leaves room for manoeuvre. Yeah, we'll cut it off about there. Oh, what the bloody hell did I do with those cutters? Oh, did you see where I put them, anybody? Anybody? No? Nobody? Oh, I'm going to have to pause you a second while I find them again. Yeah, right next to me on the sofa, but hidden behind my skinny nut box. Skinny nut box. Well, it's not really a skinny nut box because I don't skin up anymore, do I? So it's basically my weed box. Medicine box. Medicine, weed. Oh, it's cannabis flower. God, why do we have to have so many names for the same thing? Is it a vegetable? Is it a herb? Technically, I think it's a vegetable. Right, so this should be a bit easier to cut. Yay! I know, I'm easily excited sometimes, aren't I? I know, but this is going to be an absolute lifesaver for me, because when me and Mike went to the beach at Mapleton, it was ace, and I had my Mighty and everything, it was fine. But the problem being that the Mighty was only cutting it for so long and I needed a Volcano bag. I don't know what it is about having a Volcano bag, whether it's inhaling it all in one gone. Sorry, neck's getting a bit stiff again. Sorry, I'm doing this thing right, so you'll probably see me do it. I go like that, swallow, and it cracks out the back of my neck. But I also do it in a really weird way with my mouth open to crack out the front bits, and I look like a bit of a, yeah, it looks like I'm gurning or something, but I'm not. It's just so painful if I don't crack it out. It's got to get done. Right, so here we have it. We have the, right, let me just make sure I put it on the right way frigging round. Because if I put it on the wrong way around, it won't balance, will it? Right, so he has the pump. Oh, stop showing me the guy with the silly helmet. So he has the pump at that side. That side? Yeah, that side. So that goes like that. Whoa! Oops, oh, that's how you switch it on. I was wondering where the button was. It's on the top. Right, so I need to reassemble my Mighty head. Oh. So just lock that back together like that. And I can never remember which way around this thing goes. It's I think this is one of the hardest parts, getting your bloody mighty heads back together. And I don't need to put that part in. This time, I just need to put that on there, with that like that, holding it in place up to a point, I think, is very much how it's going to be. I don't know. Oh, do you know, sorry, 1 second, I've got somebody's coming to buy some CBD. I'll be back in a minute. Right then, where was I? Well, I finished eating my soup finally. It was cold by the time I got to it. Nice though. Got a thing about chicken and sweet corn soup from Chinese's. Right, so here we have it. We have the tiny rubber bung on that bit. We have that bit cut off so that it fits. We have the tube on so it fits into a Volcano bag. And we have my mighty head set up. So, it helps you put the... I'm putting it on like that, and that's really going to work, innit? Because the metal bit's in there. So the metal bit needs to be there. And that needs to be like that. And then... See, he had it wedged so that it didn't move. How the hell was he doing it? Well, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Tiny Tim on this one because he's done this before. I'm assuming that it's to get it over that last ridge, but I just can't quite. I haven't got the strength in my handies, you see. Oh, I've done it! I've done it! I pushed with both hands and I got it on. Yay! I've done it! See, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Right then, now we need to load up a mighty cap. Oh, this is something I haven't done for ages, is loaded mighty caps up. I've had the odd one in the car because it's more convenient when I'm driving because I'm a bit naughty when I'm driving. If I need a vape, mighty hanging out gob. Hands free. Safe driving. Absolutely no reason for me to be in trouble for that, I don't think. Yeah, no. I'd rather be out of pain and capable of driving than spasming and thinking about where I'm all over the place. So I don't know. I think that's safer. Right, so whereabouts are my mighties? Oh, they're all over in a cup over there. Oh, do you know? So, yes, now for 420 I have got yet another job to do. Oh, I've got to make up a load of capsules up, and I'm going to make absolutely loads up, and I've got some shishka berry left. But I've not got much shishka berry left. And my last bloody doctor's appointment, the doctor didn't know what to prescribe me. He wanted to reduce me because of the THC levels. He based it on the current prescription of the Royal Moby, which I thought I might get on with, but I don't. It's still... I don't know, any sativas are just too triggery for my anxiety at the moment. It's probably psychological, but psychological is still real with me because it's psychosomatic. So, I've not got any weed ground up. Oh, I've got some in my bag. This is my carry around for loading up my tiny. Because my tiny mate... It's all very good and well, but I'm not over keen on the dosing caps on that one. They're a bit ball achy. I've only got 2 of them, and I don't know, the vaping experience isn't quite as pleasant. I don't know, it's getting dark in here now. I'm going to have to put the light on soon, aren't I? People kept interrupting me and I'm losing the light very fast. Have you noticed I'm sat all comfortable? Like nothing's hurting really. I'm not even really actually concentrating that much on my posture. I'm normally sort of very trying to make sure. But I'm finding that the more relaxed I get, and especially with my neck, the more relaxed my neck's becoming, the easier it is to be able to sit in an awkward position and then correct it without actually being in pain. It's amazing. Right, let me put the light on because I can hardly see myself, so you can hardly see me. Right. Oh, hello. There we are. Yeah. Oh God, no. Sorry, it scared you now, haven't I? Oh shit! I'll turn the light back off. Don't worry. I don't know. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? See, I did want to do this video a couple of days ago, but I was living in my dressing gown for a day, because my neck was that painful. It was just triggering me. My anxiety was so bad, really bad anxiety. It was absolutely off the scale. And I don't even know why. I spent over an hour in my neighbour's bath just trying to calm down. And then I had to meditate for hours just to try and relax. But it seems to me when my neck gets really badly tight, and it's just not as bad. It's as though everything triggers from your neck down. Oh, and this is another thing. You're going to notice that I've gone thin at the back. And I've been literally rubbing away my own hair because of spending so much time trying to relax my neck. And so, yeah, my hair, it's embarrassing. Because I always had such big hair. And it's all just gone. And I'm a bit sad about it. But it'll be right. We will get back. Because my neck's nearly fixed. My shoulders are getting a bit stiff again. Oh, that's it. Crack it. Right then. Now, this is the only thing with this one, is the waiting for it to heat up. In the time that this heats up, I could probably load and vape my tiny mite. But that wouldn't mean that I don't have to hold something whilst wandering and sitting around Hyde Park. And I know you're all thinking, you're seriously going to take that to Hyde Park with you? But I've got a prescription, right? So why should I put myself through pain just to look less visible using my medicine? There's absolutely no reason, is there? Absolutely no reason why I should put myself in pain if I don't have to. So I'm not going to. I refuse to now. You'll also notice that I've been quieter. I don't do as much tweeting because holding my phone can aggravate me a little bit. It's bad for you. It's bad for your posture. And so sometimes when I spend too much time holding my phone, it depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in the right mood, I can spend ages on my phone and I don't even notice that I'm doing it because I'm relaxed and I'm comfortable. So I'm just waiting for it to get up to temperature, basically. And then I assume I just switch it on. Oh, actually, now that's a point. You don't want to start filling the bag until it comes out with vapour. Because I've noticed this, especially with the Volcano, it takes quite a while for the vapour to start coming out. A lot longer than you'd think. So I'm going to... Right, so it's up to 177. So, I was about to try and switch it with the... I'm like, how do I do this? How do I do this? And it's like, oh yeah, you press that button there. Can't actually see. Oh, yeah, that's got vapour coming out now. There we go. I'm like, I've done it. I've done it. So, I can now go camping. I can now go abroad without having to think about taking a bloody volcano with me. Why is it leaking so badly? Oops. And then you've got to get it with the tube. Oops. Well, that's it. Where's my black bit gone? I always lose the black bit from a volcano. Now, would you believe I haven't actually had a volcano today since, let's see, what time did I get in? I had one on my way to my parents. So I had one at about 5 o'clock, 4:45, 5 o'clock, I had a volcano. And I only had one this morning, and I don't think I had that until about 11. Yeah. Finding I just don't need as much flour anymore. I don't need to be constantly inhaling. Oh. tastes different to the Volcano. If that makes sense. It's like a different type of taste. It's a weird... Oh, it's plastic. Oh, that's upsetting. You can taste the plastic. Is that what it is? Something weird tasty. Yeah, hopefully that will soon get lined with THC oils and any plastic residue that is making it into the bag will stop. I'm hoping it's some sort of medical grade and that I'm not like totally polluting my lungs with it. But who knows? I don't know. But there we have it. The mighty hack. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. That was just so easy. I am so impressed. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to 420 now. Being able to go to Hyde Park. Not worry about, oh heck, is my battery thing going to die? Or is my tiny mic going to make my arm ache? Or am I going to get frozen shoulder from holding my mighty? Or would I break the glass bong on my tiny mic? Do you know what I mean? But now I can... Yeah. Mighty. And a Volcano bag. Perfect. God. That's quite relaxing. So I'm currently inhaling a blend, which is, my God, you can tell I don't need much weed these days. So this is a blend of... Now I normally do 50% CBD during the day. Well, no more. Normally during the day I'm about 80% CBD, 30% THC, using just separate flowers. But this is an old blend that I've had in my bag for a while, and it's got Gorilla Glue in it, it's got shishka berry in it, and it's got some CBD in it. And yeah, it's been a while since I've had the Gorilla Glue. See, the shishka berry I have every day until I run out, and then I'm going to be struggling for a strain, because like I said, the doctor still can't decide on what strain, because he was talking about THC levels, and I'm like, but the terpenes! Oh, do you know, it's when you know more than the doctors do, though, it's a bit scary and sad. Because, I mean, he really just thought that it was about... He said, oh, we'll find something with a similar THC level. And I said, well, no. I said, I've had shishka berry at 14% THC. I've had it at 17% THC. Always works perfectly. Do you know what I mean? Don't matter the THC level, it's the terpene profile. And it's discontinued. The one that I've been told is similar is the something peyote. Oh, I can't remember. It's another Noidex one. Something peyote cookies or something. I can't remember. No, it's a critical peyote, was it? It's a blend of critical something or other. But anyway, I've been told by the pharmacy that that's got the most similar terpene profile, but he wants to discuss it with his team. I don't know. So whatever. But like I say, I'm mostly CBD during the day now, and because I've got Gorilla Glue mixed in. He says, how often do you feel stoned after you've had cannabis? I'm like, hardly ever. At the moment, I'm not feeling stoned, but by God, I don't half lucky. I'm pretty chilled. And I feel really happy. I'm really happy because I've got this done. But yeah, this is making me happier too. I don't know. Right, anyway, I need to get off because I need to have a stretch because the backs of my shoulders are getting stiff. The backs of my neck, the front of my neck. Oh dear. See, this is the thing, I've got like lumps in here that I need to do another video for this about the Kundalini awakening and all that. That's going to be a really long one, but it will explain a lot. And yeah, I just need to get the rest of bits of these tensions out. And if you want to just do a bit of research about what I've been going through, Google dry fascial syndrome if it is a thing. But fascia tissue, myofascial pain syndrome and all that. So your fascia is a membrane of matter that surrounds all your organs, all your muscles. So it's underneath your skin, but it's above everything else. And it's like what protects your body from everything. Now, because I was immobile for so long in a wheelchair and just not doing stuff, it became dry. Your fascia dries out. And when it dries out, it can become painful and stiff. And it needs lubricating and massage and rollering to get the lubrication around. And that's pretty much what I've been going through. I mean, as well as correcting my posture as well, obviously, which was painful. But the dry fascia syndrome, at one point I was drinking 25 pints of water a day. And my physio said when I tried to cut down that I was dehydrated. So you can't say that I was drinking too much. It was just what was needed. But anyway, like I say, that's another video. I am now definitely waffling. So I am going to go and finish enjoying this because I only had half of it. Now, is it because I've done it through this or what? But right, it's got to be the Gorilla Glue. It's got to be the Gorilla Glue. Right, I'm going to go and have some more soup because it's making me even more hungry. Right, well, I hope you have enjoyed my little video with thanks to the help of the Tiny Cannabis Club's tubing, as he sent me, because he's lovely. I've not met the guy, but he seems lovely. He must be lovely for done that. And Julie likes him, so if Julie Diggs likes him, then he must be lovely. I'm hoping to meet him if he come in Hyde Park. I'll certainly see Julie there. And anybody else coming to Hyde Park, come and say hello, right? Because I get real bad anxiety, and unless you outright tell me that you like me and you want to talk to me, I'll just assume that you probably don't really want to talk to me. And I know that's bad, but that's just how I am. It's an anxiety thing. I don't know, it's just how I am. So I might seem rude sometimes because I don't talk to you, but it's because I think that you don't want to talk to me. I want to talk to just about everybody. Unless you're an absolute, you know what I mean, then I'll talk to you. And you know what I mean, especially if it's about plants. If you're wanting to talk about cannabis, I can talk for hours. So, I mean, God, it's been 42 minutes and I'm just trying to show you how to make a mighty hack. Right, anyways, I will get off and I might do a couple more videos in my preparation for Hyde Park. And I'm hoping to do some videos at Hyde Park. See, the trouble is I get anxiety doing videos in front of crowds because, I mean, I've seen that Drew is sharing. Drew, I can't pronounce his surname actually. It's Gil something or other. But Drew is sharing. I've seen him and he does spontaneous videos like while he's walking through the streets and like busy streets. And I just can't do that. I haven't really got the confidence to do it yet. And I need to. That's why when I went to Product Earth, I didn't do any videos because I felt like a bit of an idiot trying to do it. And I got all embarrassed and couldn't do it. That's why I'm always in the middle of nowhere when I'm doing them or in my room hiding. So yeah, maybe this time I'll try and get over that and I will try and do some YouTube videos for Hyde Park just to maybe get over my anxiety of doing YouTubes in public because I've got to get over it. If I want to be I don't want to be a YouTuber, but I want to be able to educate people. And sometimes that education needs to be done in public places. And so I am going to have to get over this thing. Yeah, I know. Oh dear, I'll get there. Anyway, it's been fun, but I need to crack on, have something to eat 'cause I'm starving. I know I've just eaten half a bowl of chicken and noodle soup, but that wasn't much. I think I'm going to have my dinner that my neighbour did me. I'm starving. Whoa. Right. Mighty hack. Job done. Oh God, and I'm absolutely relaxed, chilled, happy, and a little bit stiff, so I'm going to have to stand up and move around. But it's been lovely catching up with you guys, and I hope you all now know how easy it is to do your own mighty hack. It's just so easy. I think probably the most expensive part for me would have been buying the bloody tubing because of how much you have to buy at a time. The pump was 20 quid. The mighty I already had. So, do you know what I mean? They're not that expensive to do. The Volcano bags can be expensive, but if you've already got one like I did, then that's free. And yeah, I'm well impressed. Right, so yeah, remember to give the video a like and subscribe if you like what I do. And I will hopefully catch a few of you all at Tide Park. And if not, enjoy the rest of your... I'm just checking to see what time it is. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. There is still a little bit of Sunday left to enjoy. Have a good one. Bye, guys.